see, you can rectify it. So,
but so I don't think that's an excuse, but no, I thought Eric, listen, I'm with Garcelle on this one, and I hate to keep coming for Kyle, but I thought Erica's apology was very genuine.
Me too.
And Garcelle was receiving it. I get, because
she was.
Erika, say what you want. She's not out to get a 14-year-old child.
She said it didn't come from a bad place, and we all believe
and it didn't.
No.
Very
inappropriate.
Right. Not okay. Like you said, if it was your child, if it was a lot of people's child, I get it. But Garcelle it was working. And then when Garcelle's like, what are you doing over there with these eye rolls? This is not, why are you? And I agree with her. It's the same thing with, I don't know why Kyle was sitting next to Diana and Sutton with this whole conversation.
I agree.
Why are you? It's like, that is where it's like,
why are you insinuating yourself? Why are you insinuating?
Yes, she is. I think Kyle might be the most deadly one on this.
Yeah,
show.
I agree.
I agree. She's doing her
job. She's doing her job. She's doing her job. The producers could tap her and say, "Go over there."
Yes. So it's not right. A lot of people. First of all, we all know the world has come to read Kyle for filth. A lot of people are calling out two things. They're saying that, you wanted the queen gone from day one. That pink wearing Lisa.
That's right.
And you got her gone. And this is technically what Kyle accused Lisa of for years of taking a word and a sentence and so it's like, and people are like, you wanted her gone from day one. And this is actually what you accused her of. And you're doing it. Yeah. So
listen, I looked on some kind of a social media. They're going crazy on her and Mauricio. They're going crazy. She's getting big heat for without laughing and saying it was okay. And I do want to address something else that I think is serious. I always like to. I've noticed that I get DMs of people asking me about my thyroid and all that stuff. So I do like to say some inspirational things when we do this, because we are affecting a lot of people and a lot of people are listening. So when Garcelle and Will Smith, Sheree were at the table, Sheree and Kyle were sitting at the lunch, and they were discussing Erika and the pills and this and that. And Kyle says, I take Lexapro, okay, because I have very bad anxiety. Well, I started Zoloft, very, very low milligram, not of depression. I'm far from depressed because of my anxiety, which David witnessed on several occasions, of course, in the Hamptons. I don't go and get wasted now, whatever. I had one glass of wine when I was with David. I'm watching, but I don't believe that Erika is an alcoholic. I don't believe Erika is going to turn into an alcoholic. I believe Erika is going through a rough time. I believe that she went on this medication, just like Kyle went on the medication, just like I went on the medication. I lost my mom. I have anxiety, and it helps. Okay. And anyone out there that needs any advice on this, if you want to DM me, I will give it to you. But I will stick with Kyle on this, that Garcelle's taking it way too far. And, if you want to, you got so wasted that you don't even know what kind of tip you gave. I fell off a chair in the mass shows. Come on. I don't sit home and pop a bottle of vodka or, you know what I mean? You don't either. So we're social, we have a good time. So with that said, I don't believe Erika is on a path for alcoholism. I just don't, see, and I don't think there's anything wrong with taking your anti-anxiety or antidepressant and having a drink or two. And it does affect you more. You have to be more careful. But just so, I like to tell people the truth. And I was going through a rough time. I did lose my mom. And I all of a sudden one day I woke up after selling the family home and I had PTSD. And I started this in a very low dose, and it's really helping me a lot. David knows from my last trip. So anyone that's out there.
You had a panic attack.
Very bad, that I had to go straight home. I couldn't stay the second night. So, and I sat on this chair with chest pains for 2 days thinking I was going to have a heart attack, and I'm good. So with that said, I felt Kyle, that was very nice. I think that Kyle stuck up for Erika, and I would have done the same thing. And I think that was great that Kyle admitted she takes Lexapro.
Yes. And yes. And I do. I mean, I have to say, I can't just that's the thing people don't realize. I am very neutral in these situations. So I'm not coming for Kyle. Whereas I just agreed with Garcelle. I do agree with, I don't agree with Garcelle on this. Like, I don't think Erica's an alcoholic. I'm
No,
sorry. I
no.
think some other housewives are alcoholics.
Yes.
Some people that, maybe live on the East Coast and,
Correct.
Correct.
Yes.
Some people live in apartments, others have townhomes.
Yep.
I mean, but I don't, come on, Erica's not an alcoholic, really.
No. And just because she's going through a rough time and taking, when she says pills, like even Kyle was very offended. She goes, no, she's not taking pills. She's taking an antidepressant and she's not pills. Like she's not sitting there popping Percocet and you know what I mean? Like stop spreading rumors. So I give Kyle credit for sticking up for her friends, but I do see that she does insinuate herself, but I'm going to say it's because the producers tell her to do it.
Yeah, and she's doing her job. I mean, I think when she says like, I have experience with alcoholism, I'm like, okay, obviously now we're going to flash back to the limo scene with
Yes.
Kim.
Yes.
And when Rinna says your sister's one step away from death, and
right.
It's also a classic moment where Rinna says it, and then they flash forward to her being like,
I never
really?
said, I say
Did I say
I
that?
love that.
It's love that. Hello, Rinna. And that was
I love when they do that. I love when Bravo does that.
It was a good one. Kyle is stirring the shit. Listen,
Yes.
I've said it before. I like Garcelle. I think Garcelle to me is like Luann. She holds back and just is normal. But when she has something to say, she's not shy. Garcelle is not scared.
No, she comes right out and says whatever she wants. Her children, her sons are very cute. They're adorable.
Very.
So like, that's and another thing that Erika said to her, like, it's very clear that you're a very good mother because look what you raised, two really good, three. Well, the one son had some issues. We're talking about the twins at this point. For 14 years old, they're adorable. And
it was funny when Garcelle was like, all right. I mean, she gets a point for that. Like, I can't be that mad at her.
No, exactly. Because, she did give her a major compliment, she's doing a very good job with these boys. And in this day and age, that's not easy. That is not easy. I got a kick out of the sneaker situation.
That was funny. I mean, again, we are going to see now, Crystal with her eating issues next week. But again, where are you, Crystal? Where are you?
I know. I mean, you know what everyone's asking me? Where's Dorit? We haven't seen really Dorit is not getting involved.
Who told you this? I'm sticking. I am sticking to my words that my prediction is that Dorit is going to be the next one to go. I'm sticking to that.
Are you saying the next? I say she gets at least another season.
I don't think so. I really think yep. I think it's Jackie Goldschneider 2.0. You have the home invasion.